Whole time we was on some wild shit that night. And as you can see, I done got myself jammed up. They caught me with the gun, some work on me, shit, all type of shit. And behind the scenes, the feds fake been building an investigation. Shit, it was only time before they came for a nigga. I seen Edot in this bitch, so at least I ain't alone. And if you wondering what happened to Rich, Nas, and Lil Sean, shit, who knows? I hopped out that car as soon as we got to a dark alley, and I hit it. Police pulled up on the other side, and they boxed me in. I wasn't trying to lose my life, so shit, I just got on the ground, put my hands up. I already talked to Trap, told him the whole situation. Trust me, he furious. I'm one of his best money makers, and they just took me out the game, sat me on the bench for a minute. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in this bitch. It's safe to say, this might be the end of Kane's story. The streets been cold ever since K-Thing been locked up. TRAPBOY ain't out here playing with no fucking body. All he got left is Rich and Nas as his soldiers, so he had to put them little niggas to work. Now of course he heard Nas was a shooter, and he heard this nigga Rich was a killer. So shit, fuck, he had to put them niggas to the test, you heard? First victim on our list, you know it's an op nigga. But which one? Now if you look closely, you can see that this is Hilltop Lil Romeo, aka C-Thing's killer. Mind you, this nigga been turned up and in his bag ever since he killed C-Thing. I guess he never seen himself being on the other side of that barrel. That shit crazy in the streets, man. Everything that you do come back to you. I guess nobody taught Lil Romeo that. Now of course, to avoid getting shot, this nigga Lil Romeo then gave up the whole rundown on Slack. He talking about how they seen C-Thing at the tattoo shop. He ain't even know who the fuck he was. Slack talking about, yo, this the nigga that killed your uncle, passed him to knock some more shit. I ain't gonna lie, in the perfect world that probably would've got him out of this. Mind you, that nigga Rich then lost BJ, C-Thing, and a whole bunch of other niggas to this street shit. He gonna do what the fuck he gotta do. Whole time TRAPBOY went met up with one of Kim's cousins. Supposed to be like a little local coke dealer out there in Brooklyn. I think his name's Sonny or some shit. You know, she told me that this nigga be out here getting it. He a real hustler. He don't even go home to the pack going. Little niggas start talking to TRAPBOY. He telling them how they can make a lot of money together. You know TRAPBOY like making a lot of money. He said fuck it. He hit that nigga with some work. Told him hit him back in a couple days. Depending on how that go, shit, he might have found his new young boy. But shit, who knows? I know it's been a minute since everybody seen Edot. As you can see, that nigga been in here doing his thing, man. Shit, he one of the top young niggas in this bitch. Ain't nobody playing with him, and he locked in with the older niggas. Shit, we gonna meet one of them older niggas in a minute. It's good that Kane got Edot in this motherfucker. You know, he needs somebody to watch his back, and Dottie ain't gonna let shit happen to K-Thing. That's a fact. After politicking for a while, that nigga Kane started asking Edot about the day that he got booked and what really went down. As Edot get to explain, shit, it was a random search, and you know, everything else is history. That shit kinda crazy, man. It's a lot of things that go on in the hood that don't everybody know about, except for the people that it happened to. I guess that was Edot's situation. Shit, even Kane's. At this point, both Edot and Kane gotta play by different rules. You know, jail is different from the streets. Different ball game, different players. As you can see, these are some of the toughest criminals locked up in this jail. But it's one in particular that matters more than everybody else. See that nigga in the middle? Yeah, he runs shit. He used to run shit in Harlem, you know, back in the day. After his son got killed, he never been the same. But damn, I wonder who his son is. In the wheelchair, that's that nigga Fredo. In the last episode, he the one that got shot by Rico. The nigga standing next to him, shit, that's Lottie. That's the nigga that shot at Rico's little cousin. They both from Manny World, aka St. Mary Projects. Apparently, this nigga Fredo and Slat is cousins. Slat wasn't too happy to hear about what happened between Fredo and Rico. So shit, they came down to the hood to see what the fuck going on. With tension in the streets rising, Slat and Kizzy had to make a trip down to Manny World, you know, to make sure his cousin straight. Now just the other day, Hilltop and 500 linked up, you know, through the family ties between Slat and JoJo. Of course, JoJo also cousins with Fredo, so shit, Manuel decided they'd get in on the action. After that whole click up, Hilltop became one of the largest gangs in Harlem. After seeing Fredo in that wheelchair, man, that nigga Slat ain't trying to play with nobody no more. At this point, he done inherited beef with Third Side, 900, and you know it been up with 11-9. Shit, it done turned Slat to a little demon. He just wanna run his hood like Top G's used to, but he wanna do it better, smarter. I think we finally gonna see what Slat really made of. As y'all can see, man, Hilltop, Manny World, and 500 all came together to honor Lil Romeo's life. And at this moment, this is when they came up with their new identity. From now on, all three gangs, or sets as should I call them, have came together and they start calling themselves the Gunners, also known as the G's. Oh Lord. Now this is an alliance between Chinatown, which is 500's territory, North Bronx, which is Manny World territory, and of course Sugar Hill, which is ran by Hilltop. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the fuck 11-9 gonna do. I don't know what the fuck Third Side gonna do. Definitely don't know what 900 gonna do. And you might not even know what Third Side or 900 is just yet. But trust me, you'll see. It's crazy because you already saw it. You just didn't know what you was looking at. I put a lot of pain and passion into this series. I hope whoever watches this appreciates it. And if you don't, please stop watching it. I only make this for people that appreciate it. I put my heart and my soul into this shit. I know I've been going for a minute. It's been about 3 weeks since I posted. I apologize. I'll never leave y'all again for that long. Never think I fell off. I just fell back. But I'm back in my bag now. So every single day I will post. And this story will get deeper and deeper and deeper.